Holy mother trucker! This setup is something else. Actually, this one is my go-to for heroic speedruns. This is my skill build for speedrunning heroic difficulty, but at legendary difficulty, man. That crowd control is absolutely disgusting. Just check out my bonus armor from Bloodsucker. If you're gonna pair it up with Eclipse protocol set, that's game over. Welcome to Insanity! Hello beautiful and amazing people, Badass Darkzone agent / Bastard Butcher in the building as usual. Welcome to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, man, what the hell are you doing with your lives? Please hit that like, smash that sub, or leave a hateful comment. It truly depends on your preference, but today I have for you my speedrun heroic setup, and it's actually skill build. Yeah, I know, skill build, and it's so damn disgusting at legendary difficulty because crowd control is out of this world. But actually we gonna exploit here Bloodsucker talent. Maybe you have read it that with one kill you will have 10 or 12% armor back. It depends which type of Bloodsucker talent you're using. I'm rocking perfect Bloodsucker. But maybe you didn't know that actually by stacking Bloodsucker with 10 kill you will not get 10% armor back. You will get 100% armor back with 10 kill. And for stacking reasons alone, Eclipse protocol setup is amazing because you're gonna transfer all over the place status effects, and plage effect from our Pestilence will spread like wildfire as well, so you will stack Bloodsucker in couple seconds, and basically with one kill or with each next kill you will not receive 10% armor back, but 120 or 100% back. Again, it depends which type of Bloodsucker talent you are using. And to me that's absolutely broken, since just check out my bonus armor, and on top of that we have protection from elites and 50% hazard protection. Man, we have 3 active skills, while mask will work all the time, even by using your disrupt grenades from technician specialization. But before we continue, today I want to recommend to you my partners, a site for boosting services, dwing.net. If you want to get an eagle or any other exotic, as well as equip a cool build using items from the Dark Zone, then these guys will help you to get this and much more in a short time. They have updated prices and deadlines for all services. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I have tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys easily. They can be trusted, man. And of course, with my promo code you will get 15% discount on all services. This site has been working for many years. It has a lot of clients, reviews and payment methods, man. If you didn't get my promo code or you have any questions, feel free to type your message and operator will reply immediately. But now let's get back to my build, which absolutely destroys heroic content. It doesn't matter if you're gonna fight rogue agents, chungas, bosses, you name it, this one is unstoppable. Status effects are really nasty in PvP and PV in this game right now, especially with Eclipse protocol set. But main thing with this setup, that survivability is not a problem, since we gonna exploit the Bloodsucker talent. I will repeat myself one more time. By killing one enemy you receive 10 or 12% armor back. But what that backpack talent doesn't say to you, that actually you can stack the bonus armor. And for example, if you're gonna kill 5 enemies with 6 kill, you will receive not 10% armor back, but 60% armor back with one only kill. That's the reason why we can run this setup without using shield. And with Pestilence or with LMGs in general, you can't use any shield whatsoever, so we need that survivability. Just check out how I'm destroying everybody, and my bonus armor is out of this world. I can face tank everybody with this kind of armor. And man, this build is really handy since you have protection from elites. It's absolutely must have if you want to clear, for example, heroic control points or legendary difficulty strongholds or summit floors. Protection from elites is really must have since skill haste is not really that important. You don't need the crit chance. Reaper skill is also not necessary here, so I think it's perfect synergy here, man. And in general, if you want to be updated with all the best PvP, PvE builds, man, subscribe, you will not be disappointed. I will give you all the necessary info you need. So with no further ado, let's get into it. For specialization, of course, we're gonna use Technician, because it will provide us with one extra skill tier, which will allow us now to use one more armor core attribute. And actually, by using your disrupt grenades from Technician specialization, you will be able not only to destroy those dogs and drones, you will activate Wild Mask as well on normal enemies. So you have now non-damage grenades turned into deadly weapon, and Wild Mask's debuff will sit on your enemy for 10 seconds. Really nice synergy. Of course, Technician specialization will give you skill damage boost as well. That's pretty handy with our skills. But those grenades at legendary difficulty are really handy, and now you can activate with them Wild Mask as well, so pretty dope synergy to me. For my main weapon here, I'm using Pestilence. And Pestilence again is really strong with Bloodsucker and with Unstoppable Force. Since your Plague effect will spread like wildfire, it will jump from one enemy to another, and that will allow you to stack Bloodsucker much quicker. And like I said at my intro, we're gonna exploit Bloodsucker in this setup. Survivability is not a problem, but for second weapon, I'm using the subject named assault rifle with perfect in sync. It will give us 40% weapon damage and skill damage boost. Sometimes you will be short on ammo, especially on legendary difficulty, so I strongly recommend to you to use two different type of weapon classes in your setup. For example, SMG assault rifle, shotgun assault rifle. Man, you got the idea. It's really simple, and actually I have to say that Eclipse protocol setup is pretty broken with preservation talent, because with each skill kill you will activate the talent and you're gonna receive healing. Of course, with Unstoppable Force you will get weapon damage boost, so if you think that you don't need the bonus armor from Bloodsucker, you could go with Unstoppable Force and receive non-stop weapon damage boost for your Plague effect and Pestilence, and Unstoppable Force will boost Plague effect damage as well. For my mask here, I'm using Wild Mask. Like I said, you can actually activate Wild Mask with your Disrupt grenades. That's really handy on legendary difficulty. Of course, you can activate Wild Mask with your Stinger Hive and Firestarter, but just check out how you're gonna spread that nasty status effect all over the place, and you can actually kill your enemy with grenade, and that disrupt effect will get to maybe dog or war machine, and now it will be stopped. Perfect crowd control setup for legendary difficulty, and 10 seconds is kinda lot in this game, especially if you're gonna pair it up with Eclipse protocol setup. And for mods, I would recommend you to use protection from elites, because skill haste is not really necessary here, so use protection from elites. For chest piece, I'm using Eclipse protocol, and Eclipse protocol setup, or Eclipse protocol chest piece I should say, will increase your status effect spreading range. So now your status effect will spread in 15-meter radius, and that's kinda lot, especially in those narrow fights. So Eclipse protocol chest piece is really dope here. And in general, man, you can destroy everything in this game, simply everything. Like I said, this is my speedrun skill setup. And as cherry on top of the cake, you have 50% hazard protection. Again, really handy if you're gonna fight with legendary difficulty against those chungas, because they have, of course, stingers on their backs. They will apply bleed effect, and most likely you're gonna die from the nasty bleed. But for the backpack, I'm rocking perfect Bloodsucker from Stone Armory, and it will provide me with 1% armor regen as well, and again, that's pretty damn handy bonus to have, but simply check out my bonus armor from Bloodsucker. Like I said, I will stack it in no time, and with each kill now I will receive 120% bonus armor. That's the reason why I can face tank everybody in this game without shield, and to me that's super handy. Like I said, it's my speedrun setup. Of course, if you want maximum skill damage, you could use Eclipse Protocol backpack, but in our case we don't need that, because the rest of the damage will be given us from Pestilence Plague effect. If you're gonna use backpack, you most likely will sit behind the cover, and that's not my gameplay. I want to basically gun and run, be in enemy faces, and quite frankly, Firestarter and Stinger Hive will stop every enemy in the game. And honestly, I feel that we don't have super powerful setups in the game. Most likely you will feel really weak against elite enemies, but this build will solve the issue because you're gonna stop every damn patrol. What are you looking, man? Come on, kid, get the hell out of here. Big boys talking, Jesus Christ. But yeah, for skills Stinger Hive and Firestarter, you're gonna spread all status effects in the game, and I think this is pretty dope build to have. Just try it, leave comment down below, how did you like it, and what would you improve most importantly about this setup, because I'm always looking for improvements and optimizing my setup. So feel free to type any comment, any idea, what you have. I'm here, I'm listening for your feedback, and Butcher is dropping the mic. See you in the next one.